there is a concept of becoming zero. We let go of the past. So becoming zero means forget everything that has happened. Forget everything that is learned in every moment. In a moment when we are experiencing something, in order to be with it, we forget the past. This is a beautiful practice called mindfulness, to go into the present with the curiosity to look into what is unfolding right now.
I successfully manifested my dream university and even secured an on-campus job while I was in India. And I also got my visa approved in that 40 days period. One of the powerful moments was the realization of how much meditation helped me manifest my goals.
One day was a day where I could see myself floating, and then I could see a lot of light around me and all that. So that was one of the beautiful experiences where I could find myself dancing in the universe and experiencing those stars and all those lights around me and all that.
I can't believe the drastic change came in my life, and today I can experience the positivity, the confidence for facing problems in my life, and I had some manifestation, and it came true about my career.
Meditation has completely transformed my life. The outlook has completely changed. In 2020, when I started, it was a different thing. I thought it's just about calming my mind or getting quieter. It's not only about being calmer or being composed, but beyond that, there is a lot. Like when you're connecting to yourself, you can see beyond things. I mean,
now today, one of the youngster or someone has answered that, you shouldn't be really running behind the wanting of the desires. The things will come to you. I think now that phase has started in me. Now the things are just slowly, in a very organized, structured way, things are happening one after the other. And whichever the task I'm taking into, it is happening like I have to do my best into it.
Before, the thought process was different, and now each and everything was different. So main is anger issue is there, and now I'll do it like normal things.
A very hearty welcome to all of you on day 13 of Miracle Program. We learned about the triad of insight, inner strength, and determination and vitality, which forms a powerful combination that can shape both personal and collective growth, enabling us to take conscious action, make wise choices, and remain persistent in our endeavors. Let's continue to learn from Rakesh sir. Before I hand over to Rakesh sir, let me quickly introduce him. Mr. Rakesh Jadumane, with over 25 years in technology industry, has held leadership roles across US, Europe, and India, including as delivery director at Cognizant. A trustee at Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, Rakesh learned meditation in 2020 and experienced profound transformation, leading him to actively teach meditation and manifestation science. He is also co-founder and CTO of Quantum Coherence Technologies, a company focused on developing meditation software to facilitate global adoption of meditation practices. Welcome, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Richa Madam, and happy morning, friends, and a wonderful evening. Yes, meditation is truly transformed in many ways that I couldn't have even imagined. Whatever that we are doing today, whatever that I am doing today, I couldn't have imagined in 2020. for a long time, I mean, without meditation, it's about, okay, your plans, everything you do in a way that, everything is predictable. But with meditation, you enjoy everything that you do, and you accept more and more that you probably wouldn't have imagined. So we are in, I think, close to this end of second week in learning so much about what, as Richaji mentioned, so many things that meditation can help. And how do we live mindfully? How do we take mindful actions? Everything is about being in the present moment. And meditation can deeply help to become mindful. But let's get into meditation now. Just want to share some of my experiences, how meditation transformed me, how it helped me understand the true nature of what we are. So let's get into meditation. For those of you, there's somebody new, we do what is called as simple breath mindfulness meditation. Again, the beauty is the simplicity in this practice. Very, very easy to take up, easy to adopt, practice anytime, anywhere. This whole practice is centered around being the most natural way to empty our mind. We're not trying to do anything. A lot of times we start trying to do something as part of meditation. That's what I felt. I thought it was so difficult because I have to do something different than what I was doing. But this practice is about doing whatever that is natural to us, which is our natural breath, and observing it. And we are allowing the mind to become empty, not trying to control our thoughts. That is the beauty of this practice. So we observe our natural breath and allow the mind to become empty. And in this process, we allow our natural state, which is our state of being, which is an energy. We are 99.999% energy. We've been hearing that, to experience that. So, and the moment we recognize that we are thinking, thoughts are part of this process. The moment we recognize we are thinking, we bring back our attention to the breath. So this process is the natural way of emptying our mind. And to just help this process and to go deeper, we do what is called as heart elevation process, where we, based on the research, that when we have, elevated emotions like love, gratitude, compassion, adventure, any of these elevated emotions, when we bring up, our heart becomes coherent, and heart and brain becomes coherent. And we go deeper, because the moment there is coherence in the heart and mind, we go easily into that emptiness. So let's practice this meditation, friends. Relax. Close your eyes. We scan the body from head to toe. slowly, and as we observe each part of the body, feel it relaxing completely. With an intention to go deeper into ourselves. To understand our true nature. Let's get into meditation, friends.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed and eyes closed, if you keep your hands on your chest area, rest your attention on your sacred heart. With a slow, long, relaxing breath. Can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the beat of your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Which is nurturing all life. With its energies of love, joy, gratitude, compassion, can you recollect an experience from your past or from your present where you felt enormous love, gratitude, compassion? Relive that moment and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart, your body. The more you experience that energy, that emotion, the more coherent you become in your mind and heart, the more coherent you become with that field of energy around us. Can you set an intention to radiate this energy of love, of joy, to all things and everybody on this planet Earth to heal. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Relive that moment of love, joy, gratitude. Feel that energy. And have that intention to send that energy to everybody and everything. Slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Observe your in-breath and the out-breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. when you observe your breath. The thoughts become lesser and lesser. Our mind slowly becomes empty. It is natural to have thought. If you recognize your thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly become empty. And allow yourself to experience that emptiness inside of you, all around you. As you observe your breath, our mind becomes empty. When our mind is becoming empty, we channelize all that energy into the present moment. Our body functions at its natural best. We increase our power of thought. Be with your breath. allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness, the blackness of no body, of no thing. As you empty your mind of thought, you move away from matter. You experience that emptiness, that greater quantum field of energy. All emptiness is energy. This is the field of unlimited possibilities. Everything that you ever experienced or will experience is here in this field of energy. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, that energy, the more experiences you draw into your life. if you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath, dear friends. This is the field of unknown. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, this blackness, the more miraculous you become, the more insightful you become. Allow yourself to merge into the emptiness of yourself. This is your divine self, your consciousness, that awareness. Friends, at this time, let's express gratitude. Gratitude moves us into coherence to help us create more. Can you express gratitude to your parents, your teachers and mentors? Your gratitude to all the people in your life. Your family, your friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody. Give thanks to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals. Express gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the government, the companies that support our lives in many, many ways. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience so much more in this life. Relax your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body.
I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful. I am powerful. And I celebrate who I am. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes.
Okay, friends. Hope you had a wonderful meditation. Keep reprogramming ourselves. Because we get conditioned based on our environment. Meditation is a way to move out of that condition. When I started my practice in 2020, I had absolutely no idea what meditation could do to me. I came into this just out of curiosity. When I first heard that meditation can do many things, I heard Chandra's story. All it did was to make me realize that, okay, there is something that I have to know more. So key from when I look back was that I was open, that there is something that I have to always learn. There is something that there is for me to know. Because whatever that we have at this point is based on what we have experienced so far. But there is so much more infinite possibilities that unless we take that step forward to be open to experience more, we will get stuck. So with that, I started my journey and trying to understand what it is. Along the way, I found many benefits to be, fully medicine free so far, right? Being able to heal myself was all a side benefit. But more importantly, I started recognizing that our thoughts create our reality. My thoughts, whatever that I'm creating, my environment, my destiny, if you want to call it, was all because of me. So when I started understanding, then I had so many things that I wanted to do. Start my company, have greater relationship. All of it said, hey, no, what I thought was not possible, why not look at it? So the deep desire to start a company, and again, questioning of why I wanted what I wanted. Everything that I would do, I started finding meaning in it. That even if I get, if somebody tells me something which would hurt me, or, kind of brings fear or any other emotions that I would come, I was able to look at it and say, why am I getting it? Meditation helped me to bring that awareness of what I'm feeling, why I'm feeling. Because that why helped me to change whatever perceptions, whatever meaning that I was giving to situations. Many of us would have seen, right? You go to a movie or go to, some, gathering. When somebody says something, you will experience it in one way, but somebody close to you, maybe your spouse, maybe your children, would have experienced the same situations completely differently. And that awareness helped me recognize that, okay, this is the meaning that I am giving. So questioning, so when a boss criticizes, for example, that I used to always, get offended, or I would say, especially when somebody says something in front of everyone, I used to think, okay, why is that this one? So they're trying to put me down. But the moment I realized, okay, this is a meaning that I am giving, and that awareness would kick in, because the practice of meditation is helping me to be aware at every point in time, what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. And then it was up to me to choose what I want to think about it, what meaning I want to give. So if somebody is criticizing, somebody is telling me the presentation that you did was wrong. So it was up to me, okay, so this is an opportunity for me to learn. That's a meaning that I can give, instead of saying, why is he trying to put me down? So that meaning that I was giving started changing, and that brought in tremendous amount of change in the way I looked at things and how people perceived me. And the work that I was doing changed. The team that I was looking at, the way I was looking at everyone changed. Thoughts create reality. Especially at work, in the work that I was doing, we had all different types of teams from different backgrounds, different uh, areas. We had a global team. I was working at Cognizant. But the moment I was in this practice and started recognizing that, okay, everyone has something to contribute. We had this goal to transform a platform that I was part of. And we are trying to raise some funds from the company. While there were a lot of people who were, there in this group for a long period of time, because in the past, 6-7 years, they couldn't get to do what they wanted to do, always thought, okay, this is just another attempt, nothing is going to happen. But then I was learning this whole thoughts create reality and saying, manifestation, we look at what we want. Manifestation science is nothing but being focused on what we want and not what we don't want. Everything is possible. So what is it that we want to focus on? Yes, in the past, nothing has happened, but what do we truly want? And with that mindset, and I started talking, and all it was, I was looking at was, stay being positive and saying it's possible. There's a different environment. Today is, this year is a different condition. And I found that, end of that year, we were able to get that funding more than what anybody was expecting. However, as that was going on, but where I was working, guys, I was seeing there's a lot of changes that I could see myself in my team. There was this deep desire that, okay, I have to start something on my own. And while earlier I was thinking that I want to start, but I didn't know why. So it didn't happen. But as I came into the practice, I started questioning. And then that is the biggest change that I saw in myself, questioning everything that I was thinking, believing, not taking something as the truth. Okay, it didn't happen. I wanted to start a company, it didn't happen. but that is not the final truth. So there's why didn't I start? So I started questioning, and I realized that the purpose of why I wanted to do was not clear to me then, but with practice of meditation, that started becoming clear. In one of the retreats, I mean, that was the first retreat I went in after the practice, about 4-5 months into my practice in Pyramid Valley. One of the meditations, of course, I had set up this goal of starting a company, teaching meditation, gaining a lot of knowledge. In one of the meditations, end of the meditations, there was this sudden change that I experienced. There's a lie down segment, and I saw myself seeing Jesus Christ. And then I saw suddenly a Shiva. And within the moment, again, there's no time that I could, but I saw something that all of it merged and completely, and I was just within that. That was one of the first experience that I had. I mean, 4-5 months, 6 months, when everybody was saying, they experienced so many colors, so many visions, so many things. For me, it was absolutely nothing. I was thinking, are they really telling something? But I saw this experience, and the first time that I had this deep mystical experience, something changed. It's not just about that meditation experience, but what changed was something within me. And later I started observing that my reactions to others, the way I was looking at others was completely changing my own perceptions. I later realized it was a oneness experience. We are all one. There is something that we are all part of each other. And then I realized that the reason I wanted to start a company was something that I want to contribute. And that desire became so strong that I said, okay, let's jump in, without actually even realizing what I wanted to do as part of this company. So when I moved out of the company, I decided to put in my papers. Again, there is, some of you might have heard how this happened. But I decided to start this without understanding or knowing what I really wanted to do as part of this company. But then I decided, till I know, at least let me be part of this, the foundation, and start doing something, contributing to what I'm been experiencing so far. With the only intention, as one of the goals that I had put in that retreat, was to learn more. Because I realized there's so much more, there's so much infinite knowledge that is there. I had to know more. And if I had to know more, then I had to be with people who are part of this process or in this path. And with that, I started, coming into the foundation, whatever that I could contribute, with no specific, interests, no specific saying, oh, I'll do this or I'll do that. Because I was new into this. The intention that I had to learn something, I had to know more. So I started saying, okay, whatever that is. Right? So, initially, foundations, operations, whatever that help was needed, I would come in. technology a little bit I understood, so I would provide support wherever that it was required. Started magazine. I didn't know. I had absolutely no idea of what magazine publishing means. But okay, look at reviewing the articles, seeing what can be done, coordinating. But that started giving me so much of joy, so much of learning. Service, I realized, is where your true learning happens. We talk about meditation, we talk about wisdom, knowledge, satsang. But all of this is still confined in your experiences, in your environment. But when we come into the service, and that's what I experienced, I realized there is so much more that you encounter. For example, this magazines. I couldn't even imagine that I could be part of something for publishing. But I got this opportunity, so I started learning more about what I could do. So service was something that I experienced is expanding my own horizon. And slowly, as I started understanding this whole process, something made me realize that the company that we want to start is something to give this to everyone. The oneness that experience that I had meant that whatever that I was learning, whatever that I was experiencing, everyone should experience. And that's how the quantum coherence was born. Of course, Sai Kripa Sagar came in. Chandra, many came together to bring this into reality. But again, it came in because many of my limiting beliefs that I was working on it. I had this beliefs that I cannot have right partners. I cannot I don't know how to network with people. These are the limitations, as a professional or, an employee. I brought in a lot of these limiting beliefs in myself. And I don't come from business background. Come from a low, the middle class family. I don't know anything about business. So a lot of these limiting beliefs. So as I was working on it, and I started reprogramming myself, is when all this came together. And today we are so grateful that there's such a great team that we have creating this wonderful platform. We know there's so much more that we want to do, but I'm living that dream, living that experience because I started expanding my horizon, not limiting myself to whatever that I was comfortable with. Being part of the service made me come out of the comfort zone every day. Organizing these conferences, had absolutely no idea. But being in service is giving me the opportunity to look at this and say, there is a learning for me. Because when we are, at least how I look at it, when I'm in service, I'm not expecting anything. It is for me to do what I feel I should be doing. And if I want to expand myself, if I want to, go beyond my whatever limiting self that I have, it's only up to me to be, jump in more and more. if I was doing only one part of the work, then it's up to me to say, hey, no, let me do something else too. Because nobody is telling you anything. So service is a great opportunity. If you are working in as an employee, then you have you have a job role, you have a responsibility, you know what you are confined to do. But in the process of service, and that is true entrepreneurship, where you have the freedom to do anything that you want. So you can explore more and more. And that's how I've been seeing this process, friends. And the biggest growth for me has come through this. Helping to be in the present moment, because when you are in the present moment, you are getting newer and newer opportunities. You're not trying to say, okay, I can't do this, I can't do that. Whatever that opportunity comes, you look at it at that point and say, what best can I do? So we have this great global conference of meditation leaders coming up in next 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. I could never imagine that I would be part of such a great cause. Let alone in my own field, which I was comfortable with, which was technology. I'm here, being part of this conference where thousands of leaders are coming. Some of the leaders in this meditation field is coming, organizing in one of the most prestigious place in India. The impact that this conference is going to have is significant. This will happen whether I am there or not. But for me, it is an opportunity because I am part of this, and it is my desire to say, I want to contribute. So meditation services helped me significantly change and grow myself. If the intention of meditation is to come out of our limited self to experience that infinite, meditation service is a vehicle. We get to meet and interact with so many different masters. I was interacting with Raj, so much that he is doing, and yet his intention is every company that we meet, we want to introduce meditation to them. It's not just about raising funds. It's an amazing, thought process, and that's what meditation does. It's not just for me, it's for everyone. Before coming into meditation, asking somebody was such a difficult thing for me. It was, I can give anything, but I cannot ask. But today I don't, I've got out of that comfort zone. Because the understanding has changed, because the perception, the meaning that I was giving when I was asking was, it is for something for me, for my personal reason. So the meaning changes the moment you recognize why you are doing it. So friends, it's been a great journey, and of course it is still a beginning. As you heard Chandra talk about in the beginning, being zero is where the magic is. Every time you might be hearing the same concepts again and again, but your environment, your condition is changed when you are listening to it. So you are giving a different perception. You are having a different perception of that concept, and you have a different situation to implement it. Doesn't it? Meditation, coming into meditation doesn't mean that you don't have challenges. You get more and more challenges. You know, when we are organizing this conference, of course, many challenges come. But it's the reaction, how we respond is changing constantly. So friends, it's a great opportunity to be part of this. Thank you for being part of this program. This path is a great journey to explore our true potential. It's not about comparing somebody else to what my journey is. My own journey, every day, am I changing? Am I becoming better? So thank you, friends. Anybody wants to share? I know after this break, we can have a Q&A. But do join this conference, global conference. It's a huge movement. And encourage at least 5 of your in your network to come and join. That's the biggest service that we can do. The kind of the information, the experience that people will have when they come in will transform. That one retreat where I had that mystical experience. It's not that I've had many mystical experiences, just one of some of maybe a few of them I've had, but that one experience changed my completely. So the experience people come when they join. We know meditation journey experience is not linear. Our transformation is not linear. After 5 months of a practice, that one session shifted significantly. But that 5 months was important. It's no doubt about it. So this conference is like that because so much of high energy is there in this conference. So look to meet all of you there, and we'll listen to some of your experiences after the break. Thank you.
With me, leave behind hurtful memories. Once I have learned all I can.
Okay. Megha ji.
Morning, sir. Thank you for the wonderful session, sir. I just felt that I am also treading on the same path you started. We just started treading, and I think I am just aiming to be at the stage you are right now. So thank you so much for sharing. Just love the session.
Thank you. We are all in the same path. Absolutely. This journey is so beautiful. I'm sure if we keep our mind open, if we keep ourselves open, there's so much to experience.
Absolutely so.
Thank you. Yes, anybody else wants to share their experience so far? Again, it's not about the level of experience. It's just whatever that you are experiencing is a great experience. Or anyone has any questions, we can interact. Yes, Sonaji.
Hello, sir. So wonderful. Great session. Thank you. Hello, friends. Just wanted to say thank you to him. You know, initially it was just like when I joined first time and when I did my first program, I remember, being so fearful, going through all the journey that we go through, when we are reprogramming ourselves, kind of seeing life still as challenges. So, when I would hear him and the motivation and encouragement, so just always, feel grateful and want to say thank you because you all are the reason, we all are kind of slowly turning stones in our lives. And it's huge, listening to all the masters and being there, because more or less we're all in this together. Just I always say the Kool-Aids are the same, contents change. So you got to decide what is good for you in life right now. As he said, in GCML, you think there are no challenges. It's there, but the Kool-Aids change, and now you're doing that. You're taking in charge of changing that. So that is what I learned from all of you. So always grateful and thankful.
Yes, looking forward to see you in the conference.
Yes. It's a dream come true. I remember. And I want to say about the observance, I never thought I'll be there, but when I was watching you guys last year, and I was actually in there, I realized that I was in there listening and, whatever, when you've been on the other side of all the things that we're managing and doing and excitement and the challenge and the fun. So I realized that I observed it so much that this time it just, all the circumstances came together. I never kind of, as when we are taking vacations, going back home, there's all these challenges, meeting your families and doing, it's always days are important, right? But everything came together. And I realized that because I so intensely observed it, I think universe made it happen, or going to make it happen. I know it's happening, but still. Just like everybody else, I just realized I don't have my visa. So I said, oh my God, it's only 1 week. I got to do that first as a priority. So things like that, there's always things I'm trying to finish. I'm still at work trying to, since I'm be gone for a couple of weeks, trying to do whatever I can do from my end. But it's so much excitement, there's, as you said, challenges are the same, but I'm not even looking at it. I'm like enjoying everything thoroughly because I realized challenges are also when we are empty. We have nothing in us. There's nothing, that's why everything else is bothering. We blame and claim. But the moment I started filling my cup, I realized all of those things didn't matter, because I'm so happy with myself. Rakesh sir has seen me going through from this side to the other side. I know, again, it's not a destination, right? It's a journey itself. So just want to express that gratitude. I've been up since 5 a.m., probably go home at 11 or 12, but life is so wonderful and miraculous now. So thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the efforts and looking forward to be there. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, sir. Good morning. Ashish from Chennai. Sir, basically, very recently I moved from Delhi to Chennai. Earlier, like my native is in Delhi only. So I'm just looking for any community here in Chennai. Do we have such setup here in Chennai? Because I'm seeing a lot of things going around Delhi, the big conference which is going to happen in Pragati Maidan, I believe. But is there something in Chennai which is going to come up, or any community here in Chennai?
Yes, we do have Buddha CEOs in Chennai. Can connect, but you can create your own, right? Of course, I think there are people there, so we can connect you to
It
some
would be
of
great.
them.
Yeah,
Yes,
it would be great if someone can connect the local team here, no? Because after this
yes,
21 days, what's next? So that's the question.
yes. What's next is always a question, and Buddha CEO, we have all the programs that we can continue to connect, and Sonalji is Apurva. They didn't have anybody in St. Louis. Today, it's such a great community. So far away physically, but they've built such a great community.
Sure.
So it's all possible. And one thing that Sonalji said beautifully is that the intensity of intention. I mean, that intensity, how much of intense desire that we have, that will create. So sure. So there are a few people, so you can connect. Start by doing a program. That's what many people do.
Yeah.
Start organizing a session, and then automatically community will get built.
Sure. We'll do that.
Thank you.
Right,
So
sir.
how has been your experience so far?
It's quite good, sir. As yesterday we had a little interaction on the same platform, so I informed, like, I got this referral from one of my friend. I'm working in Ashok Leyland, the bus and truck manufacturer. So one of my ex-colleague, like, he was also with me only, but he left this organization and joined Buddha Meditation. The Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. So he only referred me that we are going to launch a new app before this app was launched. So I asked him personally, you send me the link of the app, how I can download and all. So I would be your first the registration, like first member to register on the app like that. But he shared me the Google Play link and all. Then I downloaded, and then I saw many these things. But unfortunately, I couldn't do earlier sessions. There were many things running around. But then finally, this program I found it was suitable for my like office timing and all, because 6 to 7:30 is fine. Around 8 o'clock I leave for the office. So Saturday, Sunday it is off. So today and tomorrow, like I can spend more time. But I've been feeling very good. Why? Like it's been hardly 10 to 13 days, I think. One day I missed in between because I had to travel early morning. So, but the kind of experience, if I have to share, what I'll say, that earlier there were so many questions around and confusions going on, even in office also. The multitasks which we do, it was like kind of puzzling me. But now I know if task is not done, forget about it. It's not done, not done. It will come automatically next time when it will be. So I'm like little less worried for those tasks which I haven't completed. So that kind of, I think slowly it is improving, but I need to give more time.
Sure. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Yes.
sir. Bhargavi, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Sir, can you please tell me the mother role and should she do job, or I'm having fear whether I can manage family, kids like that. And another question is chanting Hare Krishna mantra, doing exercise, pranayama. These won't sufficient for meditation to control mind.
How long you been how part of this program, madam? I mean, is this when did you join this program?
Last 2 days only.
Okay. So I suggest you go back to review the first week of the program. What we practice is called breath mindfulness meditation.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And this process is about observing our simple and natural breath. The goal is to go beyond our mind, right? Now, when you are chanting or anything, we are still in the mind because there's some words that we are focusing on. But here, when you're observing the breath, your mind is becoming empty naturally. We are allowing it to become empty naturally. So, so please go back, review from day 1 to that first week and the last 10 days of content. You'll understand how this simple practice can have a significant change. Fear is a natural emotion that you can easily overcome. There's a lot of science behind it when you practice this meditation. I used to have a lot of fear. One of the things about was starting my company was that I had a fear. I had a great job already. How can I leave it and then do something new at this stage in my life? But meditation helped me to overcome that fear easily.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, one more question. If any wrong person do anything wrong, should we allow him to do that wrong? How we have to treat?
Practice your meditation. The answers will come to you. You just started. As we increase our practice, as we start reading some of the books, and of course, our practice itself will give a lot of answers.
Okay, sir. Sir, can you give any suggestion for mother role? Is it best to do job or simply be in household work?
All answers you will get, madam, when you practice meditation.
Okay.
You're just starting. You've taken a great step.
Okay, sir.
By joining this program and choosing to learn meditation, right? So all of these answers will come. What is right for you, because it's not for me to tell what is right for you. You know the answer, and meditation will help you bring that answer for you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right. So you've chosen the right step of learning meditation and practicing. Continue in this program. Be part of this community.
Okay.
And you'll have all the answers that you want.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Chinnarajan sir.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning, Rakesh ji and all. This one, first of all, I'm thankful for this Buddha CEO meditation. I'm practicing this meditation for last close to 2.5 years. But still, I feel that I'm in at the entrance only, not got into the school. Still, I'm in the gate actually. Now I cannot say. But what I feel is, yes, meditation is doing something within us, and this 21 days program, it is very much helpful. I'm not sure that what is going to be happen after 21 days. I want to program to conduct 365 days actually this program for an entire year. Yesterday also, Chandraji gave a speech, meditation. After that 6:30 also, I couldn't able to disconnect it. He left actually. The 24 hours is not enough for this, no meditations. So since I'm located in Abu Dhabi, the same thing, whatever the earlier person asked the question, if could able to connect through this UAE community, it would better for us actually. And also, I would like to receive all the updates. And is there way to join the meditation without any break? Such kind of things I'm looking for. Yes, as Rakesh ji said that all answer is within us only. I'm exploring the things. Once I'm introspecting ourselves, this is the problem, what should I have to do, all those things. So I'm grateful, thank to this Buddha CEO meditation, and then Chandraji and Richa madam and Sonalji, to all.
Yes. We want to be 24 hours doing this. There are people who do it. Initially, when I started, of course, even now we do it. Every moment there's something what we call as a free time, you get into the practice. Because there's nothing else we need to depend on, right? Breath is with us all the time.
Yeah.
It's wonderful, Chindraja. Of course, we have a UAE community. Reach out to your facilitator. We have a great community in Abu Dhabi and Dubai.
And some of the time,
Madam is there.
Most of the time when I'm doing meditation with Chandraji in the morning, after finishing the meditation also, I couldn't able to come out to that actually. I want more time to be close my eyes and then keep on simply sit in the thought is coming over during the meditation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay with it. Stay with it. So
thank you for all volunteers and all people in the world for to make others happy. Thank you, Ji.
Yes. Next step is to make everyone else.
Yes.
Not just being happy.
Yes.
Within ourselves, we want everyone else to be happy. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Ji.
Thank you, sir. Kavi, sir, you want to go next?
Yes. Good morning, everybody. So I'm Kavi from Mauritius, and one question for me is I found it a bit difficult to look and apply, especially when it's to teach and align the body with the mind and so on. So I'm a bit completely lost how to do it, and so I kept with breath mindfulness meditation just to get away to be lost. So can you please tell me how to when it says to teach the body and the mind, how to apply it?
Not sure I got the question. So are you asking how to calm the mind?
No, in the meditation it says to teach the body, to teach and align the body with the mind. And to teach the body and how to, I did not get the complete sentence, but it says how to teach the body and the mind. With the mind.
Not sure I'm still able to get the question. Are you asking what is, how do we?
How can we practice it? How can we follow and apply it when it says so when meditating? How can we apply it in the meditation?
Okay, how can we apply meditation in our everyday life?
The sayings that teach the mind teach and align the mind with the body.
So
Somewhat it says also to be courageous, the fear, to remove the fear.
yes. So how long, I mean, have you been doing this breath mindfulness meditation, sir?
Since the start, yeah.
Okay, so this program you've been doing it from the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have to come out of fear again, the key is to keep practicing, and you also want to be understanding where this fear, some of these books when you read along with the practice, it'll help you recognize what is your true nature. Where is that fear coming from, for example, right? You read this book, Conversation with God. It's one of the books that truly helped me understand the nature of why we face all the situations and why we are attracting it. So it's one of the wonderful books that I would suggest you read, right? Now, with the practice of meditation itself, there's a lot of emotional regulation that happens naturally. We build a lot of awareness of all our emotions. So it helps us to reprogram or change at that point in time when you bring it to our awareness. So this practice and reading books will help. I don't know if I understood the question properly, but if you're asking how do I overcome fear, just a practice. Since in an intense practice, the more you practice, the more you are reprogramming your subconscious mind. Does that help? I mean, okay. So continue the practice, sir. So my suggestion is to stay with this practice for at least 40 days. 21 days we are doing, and then you continue. And you'll start seeing the changes in yourself about your emotions.
Okay, sir. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bhargavi ma'am, I think she.
Sir, how much time required for breathful meditation? And what is the best time to do this meditation? At what time we have to do?
The best time is any time. Anytime that you want to sit, you can sit and practice. That's the beauty of this. There's no specific time. How much time? Again, what we recommend is at least 1 minute of your age, but there is no limit to it. The key is to be consistently practicing every day.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You start with for 35-40 minutes that we are doing every day, and if you want to increase, you can keep increasing.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right? But consistently without any break. I mean, as much of consistency that you can bring in, you can start seeing the change.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you. So the question is whether any specific direction, absolutely nothing. There's no restrictions on where to sit and how to, which direction. You can be in any direction.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Mm.
So that's the beauty of this practice. Very, very, I mean, there are no restrictions as such how to practice. Some of my most energetic experience happened in the middle of the day, sitting in the hospital lobby among the crowd. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. There's a question where to focus when watching the breath. You want to be in any point of the nose, ideally between the eyes, here at the root of the nose, but you can focus at any point, maybe here where you're observing the breath going in and coming out. But any part of the nose, take a point that you feel comfortable with, and then observe the breath going in and coming out there. Okay. All right. So thank you, friends. We'll meet back again tomorrow. Thank you.
I can't keep carrying my pain with me. Every moment, every day, I'm always deciding how I want to live, who I want to be. I'm always changing. Who I was yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today and let go of who I was before the dawn. I'm always
Neha ji, I hope we'll see you in Delhi.
yesterday is gone.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. I have registered for GCML and I'm coming there, sir. Very excited about it. I met Chandra sir also yesterday, and now I'm feeling more like, I'm just waiting for it.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.